we're going to start chapter 1.1, the problem solving process with a problem. So as we go through your notes and your note sheets and you go through the videos, you may want to have your textbook available so you can reference the examples and more explanation. And you are going to want to have the PowerPoint that goes along with this video and with your note sheets. And so we're looking at a problem to start. To begin, looking at that first problem, here we'll see you're being asked to insert the numbers from 1 through 9 into this triangle so that each side sums up to 17. And so one of the first things we're going to learn about problem solving is to not be afraid to try something, to go ahead and plug numbers in. And that first method is called guess and test. Guess and test, put some numbers in there. And so you can take a few minutes to do that before I provide you the solution. But as you do that, again, no guess is bad. Just start putting numbers in there. Put your numbers from through 9 into each of those locations and see what you get. After you experiment with that, you could pause if you don't want to see the answer. Otherwise, when you finish this up, there are two possible solutions. You have this solution here and then this solution here. And of course, it can be rearranged in a different order. But what's unique is the numbers that go along the side. And so that would be the answer to a problem like that. So one of the first methods we use is what's called the guess and test method, to go ahead and do something like that. We're going to learn in this chapter various problem solving strategies. But one of the first things that you get introduced to is what's called Polya's 4 steps to problem solving. And you can see that further in this here, and you will see again from the textbook or from the PowerPoint, here are the Polya's 4 steps. Understand the problem. You can't solve it if you don't understand it. Start to devise a plan, carry it out, and then look back to see how your solution is. And so that's what we're looking at, and that is what you would put into your notes right here as you fill in the blanks here. Understand, devise a plan, carry it out, and then look back. And then specifically what we have here is what you have here are kind of the questions you'll be asking yourself as you understand the problem, devise a plan, and then these are the strategies that we'll start talking about and do in the class. And then you carry out the plan right here. And so with that there, that leads you to the 4th step is look back. So once you've actually carried it out, what do you think are some questions you'd be asking yourself in step 4? So go ahead and think about that real quick. And then to solve, again, a problem, you go through those strategies, and then what happens is you go back and then go through those steps as we're looking at that. And here are some questions here that you would want to make sure you make note of. As when you look back, you want to know, is the solution correct? Does it satisfy the statement of the problem? Is there an easier way to solve this potentially? Can you extend your solution to a more general case? These are some general questions you'd be asking yourself.